Charlie, first thing to recognise is before we'd even come into this crisis, the record of the Conservative government over the past few years is strong. Income inequality had reduced over the past several years. The number of people living in poverty had fallen.
Shocking research from Joseph Rowntree Foundation found a staggering 2.4 million people in the UK experienced destitution in 2019. 2.4 million destitute. That means they couldn't even afford basic essentials like food and heat. And that was before the pandemic. The government's own figures show relative child poverty has increased by 600,000 since 2012. A report last year from the Government Social Mobility Commission concluded child poverty rates are projected to increase to 5.2 million by 2022. How hard is it to point this out to the Chancellor and viewers? But instead he was just allowed to repeat the claim unchallenged.
The number of people in poverty has fallen as a result of the actions that the government has taken over the last several years.
How can it be forgotten that before the pandemic, the Conservative government had been responsible for a decade of wage stagnation, rising inequality, soaring child poverty, soaring in-work poverty? The number of workers entering poverty was actually rising faster than employment. Real annual wages were £800 a year lower than they were in 2010. We'd literally had the worst decade of wage growth since the Napoleonic War.